What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Winner's Circle. We're back for another live eviction. I'm your boy, Cody.
And I'm your boy, Derrick. I got to keep it consistent there. Continuity.
For the both of us?
Yeah, you said your boy, Cody. So I had to be like, yo, your boy, Derrick.
Love that.
Because I'm lame.
Could be our new intro.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. All right, so we're back here. We've had a pretty crazy week. A lot going on in the Big Brother house. We have Matt as the HOH. We have Jag as the veto winner, and we have Felicia and Sari on the block. And you know what? It calls for right now poll time. We start the episode off the right way. We start poll time. Who's going home? Sari.
We're going crazy,
Felicia.
huh?
We're going wild tonight, bro. We're feeling rowdy.
All right. Let me get it up there. Don't tempt me with a good time.
All right.
I like your style.
Poll time.
I
Here
like
we
your
go.
style.
What's going on, Addison? What's going on, Janelli? Joseph Boza, That Passion Guy, Corinna, and Emma. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. We are super excited to be back here tonight. Another live stream. You know what I'm really excited for tonight? Because we're 1 week closer to that finale, people. We are 1 week closer. We are just right there. We are so close.
Yeah. What's on your screen right now? I got Matt and Jag kind of like a split screen set up right now, and
Jag,
Julie's
Bowie,
talking.
Matt, Julie's talking. They got Sari and Felicia on a different screen.
All right. Well, tell me because right now I'm seeing. Yeah. So I think you're a little bit, in front of me, so you might want to pause for a minute.
Okay.
Because I just saw them now.
Tell me when it gets to like Julie. She's talking a little bit in front of them.
She is. She's just talking in front of them. I'll tell you when it changes camera angles. Like right now, you got the wide.
Let me know when she goes, who will make up the final four when all is said and done. Let me know when she says that.
All right, it just went but first, so now I'm probably in front of you. But first is on the screen right now, so I'll pause it now. Tell me when it pans to just Matt and Jag.
Pan, she just said but first.
Yep.
Pans and Matt and Jag. We're money too. We are locked in, dude. Don't fuck with us, okay? We're locked.
I'm trying to switch over my. You guys might hear the episode a little bit. Right now, is it showing the flashback to the veto?
Showing a flashback.
All right, I'm trying to switch over my headphones to. Just bear with me, folks. I'm trying to get my
while the
AirPods to
flashback is happening, I think it's a perfect time for us to take a break from the first sponsor of the week, AG1. I decided to give AG1 a try because I knew my stomach, there was something going wrong. I knew every time I would eat something, I would be extremely bloated, and I didn't really know what was the cause, and I needed to find something that was going to help me. So when I started drinking AG1 daily, I started noticing that my stomach started feeling less bloated on a daily basis. And I had to be consistent with it because there's a lot of stuff that was going into my stomach that I think needed to be broken down properly, needed to be digested properly, and I needed to add some probiotics into my diet to really help with the meals that I was eating. And so I really started to notice a difference when I started taking AG1. That's because AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement that supports your body's universal needs like gut optimization, stress management, and immune support. Since 2010, AG1 has led the future of foundational nutrition, continuously refining their formula to create a smarter, better way to elevate your baseline health.
Yeah, listen, I was taking a multivitamin pack every single morning, and those of you who know what that is, it's a bunch of pills. It's not fun. So I decided to replace that pack with AG1, and I'm so glad that I did because not only did I replace my multivitamin with AG1, but I also love that every scoop has a digestive enzyme for gut support and vitamin C and zinc to help support my immune health, which is especially important around the holidays. You do not want to be sick when you got everybody coming over. So listen, AG1 is a supplement that we trust to provide the support that our bodies need for daily health, and that's why we're so excited to partner with them. If you want to take ownership of your health, it starts with AG1. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Just go to drinkag1.com/winnercircle. That's drinkag1.com/winnercircle. Go check them out, guys. Once again, we want to thank AG1 for sponsoring this week's episode. Let's get back into it.
Yep.
And we're watching a conversation right now. Like we're watching it while the ad was playing with Jag and Matt. And this is reminiscent of our season, Cody. You know, we had a moment, you and I, it wasn't this deep in the game.
Yeah.
Where, like Jag just said to Matt, it's not good for Matt to get rid of Sari because Sari would take him to the final two, right?
Absolutely.
But it's not good for Jag.
Absolutely.
A similar situation, but not really, was with you and Christine. And
Absolutely.
Here's the interesting thing.
We talked about
I
it,
couldn't
right?
convince you.
Yeah.
I couldn't convince you. You were like, nah, you knew I wasn't fleecing you at all. You knew that she was good for your game. So we basically said, hey, let's agree to disagree. Whoever wins the comp they get to send who they want. But this is a different situation right here.
And here's the craziest thing is that you won the comp, and then it was like, that's when you knew, like, you and me, we had unwavered loyalty. It was like, that's what we're rolling with, period. Matt won this comp, and that's my biggest thing this week, right? Is that ultimately what's happening is Matt's best ally is going to go home on his own HOH, and you do not ever want that. Like, you never want that.
And we're not going to get it on the episode more than likely. They're talking about it right now. But a big part of Jag's argument against Suri, which we can say that their CBS isn't going to, Suri won traders.
Mm-hmm.
Jag had kind of waited all season to drop this, info or bring this up as a big thing. He hit really hard this week. This is Suri's modus operandi for a cop term, MO. Yeah. This is what she does.
Modus operandi. That's what MO stands for?
Yeah, modus operandi, your means of operation, how you conduct a crime, how you conduct your business.
You get me every week.
Right? That's a good one,
man. Wow, modus operandi. How you
So
anyway,
he's like, this is not new. This is what Suri does.
Right.
Survivor, traders. This is her strategy. This is how she gets to the end. Then she can win it. She just won traders doing this.
Yep.
So that's what Jag's going with this week, and for him, it's a brilliant move. I will say this about Jag, because we haven't really talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good conversation to have at the end of all this, because I obviously picked Jag to win it, but a lot of people out there, probably some people in the chat, are saying, you know what? Not so fast. Jag was evicted unanimously. Does he really deserve to win? And if he's in the final two with Matt or Bowie Jane, do they bring this up?
Yeah, this is a
question,
really,
right?
It is a great question. We had talked about that. I want to say people did mention that in the chat, and it was like Danielle Reyes might have said it, and that's a really valid point, right? Is that Jag was gone, and I'll take it even a step further, right? Could you imagine the feeling after tonight plays out if Suri does go home, if Suri goes home, which it's looking that way, but let's just play along for the moment.
Yeah.
Suri single-handedly had the chance to tell Matt whether to use the power or not. And Matt only used it because Suri said to use it. And now at Jag's hand, she's going to be going home when he could have been out of the house. And I genuinely think if he was out of the house and Corey was a big target, like that was her way to get to the finals. Now Jag just gets on a tear with winning competitions. And it becomes really tough. But it's just crazy how the game, you just never know the ripple effect that your moves are going to have later down the line. And Suri single-handedly is the reason why Jag is still in this game. Straight up. Yep. Like, I know Matt had the power, but here's the thing is that was when Suri had the most influence in the house, and she influenced Matt to use it because he was never going to use it.
Yeah, so, no, you're right.
It's just tough, man. It's just crazy.
Right now, we're going to a commercial break, so everybody, let's do it really quick. Right now, everyone hit that like button. This is a big episode tonight. Let's hit that like button. Let's see where we get to before the commercial break. We got some people in the chat who are talking about what has happened on the live feeds this week as far as Jag and Matt, and we're going to stay objective, Cody and I. Like, we appreciate it. Always 10 years later for me, 10 years later for you.
Yeah.
It still is surreal to have house guests have one of their biggest goals to meet you and I.
Yeah,
or to be like us. Like that. Yeah. It's unbelievable. So I know what was being said.
You know what I mean? It never
gets old.
And it never does, because it's like.
And listen, we've talked about it. We appreciate it every time this happens. But I will say, Matt and Jag, they're not as loyal to each other as you and I were.
Oh, not even close.
They've won some competitions. They've done some things. They've kind of gone on a tear like you and I did. But overall, the Minutemen, they're their own thing.
Yeah.
And Cody and I played a different game. Depending on what you like or dislike, one may be better than the other. But I will say, just from an overall perspective, 36,000 feet, we appreciate the love. They don't have to, be fans of ours or support us. But overall, I think Matt and Jag kind of got together by necessity, where Cody and I got together on day 2, and we're like, this is it.
And I want to say, and again, let's just call it for what it is. I don't think they're as close as they are if Suri doesn't get Matt to use the power on him, which ultimately pulls Jag into Matt, and it gives them that bond. It gives them, hey, the utmost loyalty. You saved my game. I was going home. And it really should have been like, Suri, you saved my game or I was going home. And now it's like on Matt's HOH, a person that would have never, ever targeted Matt, Suri, could be going home. And that's just never good for your game. It's never good for your game. But what I will tell you is I think Sari will still hold the issue with Jag. And so if Matt's in the final two, I do think he gets Sari's vote. So that's the only benefit he may have right now.
Yeah, the jury management, unintentionally or intentionally, is there for Matt against Jag. A lot of people aren't happy with Jag at all.
Dude, I'm getting more and more convinced just by like, and I'm very eager to see, like, there's going to be no conversations during the jury segment. What they're saying about the people left in the house and who they feel is playing the better game. Because I know, Jag is winning the competitions, but like, it's not like Matt's won no competitions. And if he's more likable than Jag, will they be bitter? Will they, like, we're saying on the outside that Jag's playing a better game, but like, it's not like Matt's playing a horrible game.
No.
So I'll here comes a jury combo, dude. So it's like, man.
And we'll wait. We got more episodes to go. I don't see a final two with Jag and Matt.
Wow.
I think one of them is going to cut each other. But there was a question here, and we're not going to go too deep into it because we went to it last episode, and we're going to see what happens tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But Devin Brussels says, I would love to know what your thoughts are on overall on Sari's game.
Yeah.
And
thank you for
without
the donation,
getting too crazy
Devin.
here,
Appreciate you.
we really broke it down last week. For me, I'll just speak for myself. I think Sari's a great reality player. She was an amazing Survivor player. She won Traders. She has a strategy that works for her. But in the modern day Big Brother game, you do need to win a competition here or there timely to get you there, especially if you're someone who has a target on your back like Sari had because she was a returning player. Overall, not super impressed with Sari's game for Big Brother. She started off strong, but once she lost her allies, she couldn't recover from that. And, you guys are always quick to say the best Big Brother players are the ones that go through adversity. That's one of the big knocks on me is I never went through quote unquote adversity. So, I think Sari's a good player. I think the reason she made it so far is because she's good at these games and she's an amazing talker and social player. But overall, in modern day Big Brother, it doesn't really work. And I think we might see tonight that the luck has finally run out. That's my thoughts.
So what I will say about Sari is that Sari has like an incredible awareness and an incredible pulse just from like watching. And that's probably her best attribute when it comes to these games. Like she knows when something's turning. But the reason why I think Sari has a hard time winning some of these competition shows like Survivor, like Big Brother, is because there is an aspect of winning competitions to then sway with your own, like I'm doing this because I'm in the power. And that's what gets you the win. And that's why I think she struggles to win some of these. It's why she just struggles to win these games. Big Brother, the Survivor. It's why Traders is just a different game. It's not Big Brother. It's not Survivor. You don't have to win any
competition
competitions.
based.
You just have to lay low ultimately and be a non-threat. And what we've seen in Big Brother is that nobody does that better than Sari. Sari lays low. But does that make her an amazing player? In my opinion, I think she's just she has a good awareness of the games. But if you're not all the way rounded, then it's like you're never going to win these games. So I don't think it's going to be tough.
Big
for her
Brother's
to
a
ever
marathon,
win
not a
something
sprint.
like this.
You can do well the first half of the game, but ultimately it's how you finish.
Yeah.
You can start off at a slow pace on a race, but if you can finish strong, you can still win. And what happened is it kind of fizzled out. But enough about Sari, because this is not just about Sari winning Big Brother.
We went into it last week. If you guys really want to hear it, at the end of the episode, you could go in and you can listen to our thoughts. And then ultimately what our thoughts were was because we saw something like what is happening tonight coming if you couldn't win any competition. So,
yeah. A lot of people are Team Sari. I'll tell you what, probably not a hot take here. Sari very likely to win America's favorite player.
Which think?
Is, she'll be in the final three for sure.
Yeah.
She'll be in the final three for sure for that.
I don't know, man. Big Brother fans are like, they watch this show and they vote based off the live shows. So I'd be eager to see, like, I could see someone like a Cam just because of what he brought to the season and not from what people saw on the live feeds. Like, nobody saw anything from the live feeds on the live shows about Cam. So you only saw this guy that had his back against the wall, was winning comps, and made it so crazy exciting. Someone like that. Like, if Matt doesn't get in to the final two, someone like Matt, someone like Sari, who has that built-in following, but that built-in following doesn't necessarily just translate to America's favorite because there's millions of people watching this show that aren't watching the live feeds that'll vote a ton. So I could see a Cam, I could see a Sari, I could see a Matt. You know who I cannot see winning? America's favorite, Derrick. I think you might take the words out of my mouth. Say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Boo!
I was gonna.
Not to hate, man. Not to go in on it.
Try not to hate. I'm trying to be good tonight. I'm trying to be good. But yeah, no, I mean, listen. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not even gonna.
Okay.
It's one of those things where Listen, it is what it is. But listen, it was something that Cam just said, if you guys are watching and listening along. And it's the little cues that you have to pick up on, like how the jury members are going to vote. Cam just said something. I didn't expect Bowie Jane to pull out that HOH, but she's starting to develop a pretty good resume with 2 HOHs. He's not really considering the social game too much. He's going off quantifiable data, right? 2 HOH wins. So I feel like a lot of these house guests are going to do that. I feel like they're gonna taking that to an account. I will say there is definitely some bitter people in there. I think America doesn't vote for Jag. I think Corey more than likely doesn't. I know you think differently. So I think if Matt's there, I think Matt wins over Jag. I don't know if the jury's bitter enough to vote for Bowie Jane over one of those two, though.
Dude, so I just saw someone in the chat, Joseph Boza, seems like he's getting the vibes that we are seeing a bitter jury. But we're hearing good things all over the place. I did hear Corey just kind of knock Matt a little bit. Like, he thinks Jag has been through that. You know, people have talked about it. Jag had been through adversity. He was on the block, voted out 10-0, had to reset his game. Yep. That, to Corey, obviously seems to be something that he could possibly get his vote, where somebody could be on the complete opposite side and go, no, he should have been voted out. I don't care who he's sitting next to, the other person's getting the vote.
You
Cody and Derrick, if you could choose... Well, I'll real quick.
We got a break coming up right now on Big Brother, and they're taking a break. We're going to take our final break because the second half of the episode is going to be fireworks. So let's hear from this next sponsor, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, get your farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your front doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Listen, the holidays are here. I'm pumped. I know Cody's pumped. And HelloFresh is here to hook you up. HelloFresh can help take the stress out of dinner by delivering everything you need to cook up a tasty meal right to your door, saving you tons of time. And listen, the holiday season can be hectic, and that's where HelloFresh's 15-minute meals comes in. These quick fixes help you get a wholesome meal on the table in less time than it takes to get delivery.
Yeah, HelloFresh is absolutely incredible. It's not only the time and the convenience, but it's the fun that Christy and I have in the kitchen when we're cooking up these meals. I love getting the box. I love putting them in the fridge and just knowing that I don't have to go grocery shopping. I don't have to get all these different ingredients that maybe I don't use all of. HelloFresh portions everything perfectly. And honestly, normally I play sous chef when I have to cook with Christy because I have no idea what I'm doing. But HelloFresh makes it simple, makes it easy, and I cannot stress this enough. I have never had a meal from HelloFresh that I don't absolutely rate 10 out of 10. The food is incredible. This past week, we just had shepherd's pie. Never had it before in my life. Absolutely having it again, thanks to HelloFresh. And right now, we have a great discount for the holiday season for our listeners only. Go to HelloFresh.com/WinnerCircleFree and use code WinnerCircleFree for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/WinnerCircleFree with code WinnerCircleFree. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
That's right. We want to thank HelloFresh for sponsoring this week's episode. Let's get back into it.
All right, so we're back. We're here. We took our nice little break. We want to thank the sponsor, HelloFresh. Guys, we love HelloFresh. If you guys want to check it out, you want to support the channel, a year of free breakfast with our discount code, Winner Circle. Check it out. AG1, great products, really great sponsors. We really appreciate them. And if you support us, you support them. We love you guys.
Hey, by the way, shout out Alexandra G. Because even though we're in the ads up, we're watching the chat. We're looking in the chat. Alexander G's like, hey, let's get some likes for our guys. I mean, that's love right there, because you don't even know if we're watching at that point. I could be on a bathroom break. Who knows? But I was watching. I see you, Alexander G. Thank you for the love. By the way, I'm going to end this poll real quick. We had 700 votes, 90% basically saying Cerie's going home. The reason I bring that up is 90% is pretty overwhelming, but we have 700 votes, but only 500 likes or 400 likes. What's up, people?
Yeah,
let's get there. Come on. Can we match it?
Not cool. Matt needed to take a stand and see if Jag bends to check his loyalty and cut Felicia. If Jag doesn't do it, then Matt needs to draw first blood. The problem is with that is that Jag won the veto. And so it's going to be tough because now Matt's not competing in the HOH. So it's like he can't draw first blood.
That's right.
He can't draw first blood. Jag is going to be ultimately in the position to draw it if he wants to. And I don't know, D, do you think that Jag would cut Matt at Final Four?
Yep.
You think so?
I
How
do.
confident do you feel?
Well, not at Final Four. Not at Final Four. If Jag wins the final HOH, I think he cuts Matt.
Okay.
He's taking the layup. Because he's not as loyal to Matt as we were loyal to each other, and vice versa. I think Matt would cut Jag at Final 3. I think either one of them win, and Bowie, Jane, or Felicia are there. I don't know as much about Felicia, because I'll tell you what, they're probably as scared as I would be, because you don't know what the jury thinks of someone.
Yep.
If you piss everybody off, and Jag and Matt know they've pissed a lot of people off, you put someone as likable as Felicia next to you, don't get it twisted. They will vote for her.
Yeah.
You will lose.
Yes.
So I would be scared against her, where I think they understand that people don't really like Bowie Jane as much. So being next to her is a better chance at winning. But if Felicia's one of the final 3, I wouldn't feel as confident taking her.
Yeah, I agree, man. I wouldn't feel that confident next to anybody. But here's the thing. Like, look at what Felicia's doing right now. We're seeing Felicia grab Matt because she noticed. She's like, Jag is getting awfully close with Bowie, and he used to be close with you. And, like, Felicia just has been doing this all game long. She just drops little seeds, sees if it grows. And now Felicia's telling Matt that he's, like, insulting him. He's, like, jogging around.
Yeah,
and
wow,
realistically,
man.
He's not insulting him. He's saying,
See the body language? See the body language on Matt? He's not really listening to her.
Yeah. Because he knows, like, Jag is doing what you would do or I would do to each other. Like, you're working out, you would jog and, like, maybe, like, mock it a little bit. It's like, that's not. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like he's a little bothered by it. Either way,
wow.
I think they cut each other. And that's the reason I brought it up earlier is that foreshadow. The Minutemen, and this isn't shade, the Minutemen are not the Hitmen. It's that simple.
Ooh.
It's that simple in that sense.
Yeah,
in that
I
sense.
agree with you.
But listen, I'm a big fan of Jag. I'm a big fan of Matt. As far as their gameplay, what they did, I know it's not the popular opinion. We go basically off the gameplay. Whether we like you or not, that's what we're going off of. And from a game perspective, they've done well, although I will acknowledge Jag being evicted unanimously and winning and potentially winning is going to put an asterisk next to his name, right? And if Matt is smart and he does end up in the final 2 with them, that is the keynote of his speech. That is the main thing he brings up. Jag would not be sitting here next to me, guys, unless I saved his ass. Period.
Yeah.
Vote for me.
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
You should have hit on that with me. You said it before. Like, you should have been like, Derrick wouldn't be sitting next to me right now unless I took him.
Right. Yeah, that's a big thing to say. And that's a big thing to, like, weigh in, especially
Profound.
Now. I don't think it would have helped me ultimately.
I don't think it would have. No.
But neither here nor there. It should be said. It should be said because I think our situation, there was bigger of a gap. In this situation, I don't think that gap is as large, and something like that can make them be like, wait a minute, what? You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Jag has won a ton of competition, so that gap is big, but it's like Matt's been playing the game kind of low. And I will say, I just saw somebody say this in the chat. Jag is getting a little cocky at the end of this game. Jag is he's feeling his oats. He's starting to feel like, I'm winning.
He's seen
this
the light
game.
at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, he's seen the light at the end of the tunnel. There's a week left in the game. He's starting to feel some type of way. Like, and I will say this, there was something that was going on this week where they ultimately were like, let's just keep going back and forth. Let's mess with Felicia and Sari as much as possible. Let's make them do like, let's make them just constantly like second guess, maybe turn them against each other. And then we're ultimately trying to do this to keep Sari from Felicia from being able to do well in the competition. We get ill, Frank. We get ill. And so it's like, I can understand. And there was a lot of people on socials that were kind of not happy with it. And I will say this. I remember on season 16, there was a point where I think Nicole just came back into the house and Frankie was like, put her in the HOH. Put her in the have-not room. Make her have-not. I don't care. And I was sitting there being like, bro, that seems so brutal. And he's like, no, she needs to be weak. She needs to be a have-not. She needs to not sleep well. And we need to send her home. And it's like,
Frankie was a savage.
But is that part of the game? It's kind of part of the game, right? You want to win. This is $750,000. They're not like throwing stuff at them. Like, Josh was smashing pots and pans in people's faces to not let them sleep. Like, guys, this is part of the game. So let's call a spade a spade. They're playing the game of Big Brother.
Yeah, listen, We'll see what happens. Melissa Lynch wrote in the top here, Matt gives Cody loyalty vibes first season, and I think he takes Jag to final 2 because he would have to cut Jag in double eviction when he should have, and he didn't. You know what? You got to do it at the right timing. He needed Jag. He needed Jag to get him to this ending part. Like Jag helped him. He helped Jag. Now you can cut him after this because there's no other competitions after it, right?
Yeah.
Now, I think it's a different decision.
Totally. I completely agree with you 100%. I don't even need to add anything. It wasn't the right time. It just wasn't the right time.
They needed each other, or that one of them was going to get taken out. Overall, man, I'm telling you, it's a Derrick weird question. Are you standing or sitting right now? I am standing. I am at my stand-up desk, and I had a coffee tonight.
I know, dude. Somebody just goes, Derrick is hot. Yeah, somebody goes, Derrick is hot.
Fired up, dude. Aloha. Let's go. I don't know why.
Hello.
I am sweating. I am sweating.
Man, we just had over 1,000, then we just dropped underneath.
Let's go. Let's get back.
We need you to go. Guys, we need you to share this live.
Yeah, share it.
Share the live. We're about halfway into the episode. We usually love to be over 1,000 at this point, so at the tail end we can maybe get up to 2,000. Let's share it out. Share it out to anybody. Whoever likes Big Brother is gonna like this conversation. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Yeah, no, we have a good time up here. Free shots if you share it. Just kidding. Disclaimer, not really.
What are we taking shots on? Oh, but the finale is next week. So the finale's next week. It's kind of frustrating. I was hoping it was on Wednesday, but apparently they're doing like a Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday finale. It is what it is.
It is what it is. By the way, Aloha is the new holla.
What is
Aloha. You know holla, my thing.
I remember holla, but what's that from?
Aloha. Just, I don't know. I bought this hat in Hawaii because I was drunk and it sounded cool and I like the pineapple.
But that's not the new holla. Like holla has really intense meaning behind it.
It is. You're right. Well, holla is hello. This is aloha. Hello.
I mean, so you're making a correlation. I feel you, bro. I'm feeling it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I got to tell you. The holla daddy at the end of the game was so sentimental and so intense that
it was great.
Just nothing really matches up to it.
Are you ready, Cody? Can I ask you during this break real quick? And this isn't like a Debbie Downer, but are you ready for this finale? Are you ready for the season to be over?
I'm absolutely ready for the season to be done. I mean, I hate to say it to you guys. And honestly, I don't hate to say it to you guys because this is what we're doing, right? We're objective. We call it for what it is. We don't have anybody that really, it's not like saying anything negative about a person or the show is anything. This season was such a flop for me. It was boring. Last season was good. The cookout season was something like kind of wild with the cookout. Last season was controversial. This season was just, it started out, it had such good promise. I'll tell you what, I kind of took for granted Izzy. I took Izzy for granted.
Yeah, right?
Because Izzy
bring Izzy back.
Izzy, Cam, like a lot of people, it's like Heisem. Could you imagine Heisem still in this game? Like there were people that would have made this portion of the season great. But I will say this, in my opinion, it's nobody else. Nobody else has to agree with me or disagree with me. It was just a ton of floaters at the end of this game with Jag and I'm not saying everybody, like there were people that were doing things. It just felt like floaters that just kind of were non-threats that are at the end of the game. And
just
when that's
trying to
case,
survive.
It's just boring. It's just boring in my opinion because it's like we're sitting there being like, oh, Jag won again. Okay, now there's nobody to target Jag. It's like, is Matt going to really do it?
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. You don't have to agree, but that's how I feel.
There was a comment in here. I won't say the name, and this is not to call anyone out, but someone was like, Jag is a bad player. Listen. Guys, we love you. If you love Big Brother and you're really watching the show and you're watching the competitions and you're watching, there's no way to objectively say Jag is a bad Big Brother player. No. I know he got evicted, but he is a good Big Brother player. You can't not say that. The guy knows the game. He's won a ton of comps. Like Cody said last week, he's won some comps in times that would beat Cody.
Smoke.
And Cody's one of the best competitors of all time for Big Brother. So
he's got 8 comps, bro. He's one competition away from having he's one veto away from having the most vetoes of all time. He's one competition away from having the most wins in a single season. Like, who's got 9? I think somebody had 9, right?
I don't even know.
Danny has the veto record at 7.
Yeah, he's a good Big Brother player. You can say you don't like him. You can say that. That's an opinion. Yeah. But you can't objectively say he's not a good Big Brother player. We gotta be honest here.
Dude, listen.
You may not like him, but Jag is a good Big Brother player.
His awareness, especially.
And if you're gonna say Cerie's a good Big Brother player, you have to acknowledge that Jag is as well. Come on, guys. We love you. Let's be honest. Let's circle of trust here.
Circle of trust. Don't make us kick you out of the circle of trust because once you're out, you can't get back in. It's hard. It's hard.
All right, here we go. You want to hear what they have to say?
Right,
I mean, this could be good.
I got to be honest with you. We're kind of on a roll here. We're talking to the chat. We're hearing them. I want to hear what Sari has to say. I'm really interested in Sari's interview with.
They both look gorgeous tonight. I'll say that. Sari's hair is fire. Felicia is one of my favorite players of the season, just as far as entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, would love to. If I went to LA for finale, I'm hanging out with Felicia.
100%.
Just saying, because she's hilarious.
Sari.
Does she say that Jared is her son?
No way.
Oh, I would have loved for her to drop that bomb, though. That would have been great, right?
That would have been wild.
She might think she's still staying. They both are dressed very nice.
And I think that they did this on purpose. Like, they don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, 9:30, by the way. Could we get an HOH
We're seeing
tonight?
the HOH 100%. They showed us
Love
the
that.
backyard already. We're seeing it. This is going to be a good episode. She is classy. Yes, she is.
Love
that was
Felicia.
classy.
Love Felicia.
Both
Shout
of
out
them.
Felicia. Let's
The
get some
both of
likes
them
for
are
Felicia.
awesome. The both of them are awesome. Like, I wanna hang out with Felicia. Felicia seems like, man, I
Yeah.
feel like I'd be laughing the whole damn night. Oh, they told Sari already. They
of
told
course.
Sari already.
They had to have. They
Yeah.
had to have.
I mean, that
she
wouldn't
ain't
be
dumb
right.
either.
If
Even
Matt
if they didn't
knew-
tell her, she reads the room, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I just Matt, man, he needs to know, like, he needs to link up with. I think Felicia is more capable at winning a competition than Bowie. But then as I was saying it, I almost like backtracked because Bowie in these like HOH competitions has been consistently good, where Felicia last week just fell off completely.
Is it gonna be before or after tonight? Before or after tonight? Maybe before or after competition HOH tonight?
Oh
You thinking
man, the
that?
before and after, dude.
Right?
They've been studying like crazy.
Hey Cody, I'm
all
gonna tell
week this
you,
week.
you're one of the best competitors of all time. But I beat you at this one.
Time
Whoa,
out.
let's go.
Time out.
Let's go on
I
the
will
final
say
question.
This. Hold on, let's just. I need to call this out, man, because I heard it when I was there. I remember sitting there and I heard the fucking crowd.
Did you really hear him?
I heard him, dead ass, 100,000,000%. And I was like, what the fuck was that? But I didn't know, and we were tied. And granted, you beat me on the tiebreaker anyway.
I beat
right?
you, but here's the thing, and I think I've addressed it before. I swear to God, on
You
my
didn't hear it.
children's lives.
It is what it is.
Not only that, the speaker's delayed in there, so when they're hearing it, it wasn't when I was moving. I was still going back and forth, but I
100%?
will acknowledge that on the episode,
All right.
it looked like I moved after that, but I swear on my children, I did not move because of that.
All right, there we
Because
go.
listen, they could be going, ooh, because I got it right, and now I move and go to the wrong. I don't know what the ooh means.
You don't
so,
know. But you were so locked in, Derek. You would have.
But
heard
I
the
beat you.
inflection,
But I
would have
beat
heard
you.
The tone.
All
You
right?
fucking did. Son of a bitch. man.
But you beat me in the final HOH and
right.
ruined my perfect streak.
See,
okay?
I can't even think of what to say.
I mean, you beat me in the final. I was gonna have
Yeah.
that. I was going for the perfect game.
But that competition was that before and after was sick, dude. Do you remember what the score? Like, Victoria got like 3 right.
She class.
just
This is so,
lost.
she knows. Cerise's a class act. She gets it.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in this game for probably since Jared left.
And I will tell you that was another thing that was kind of like, and I can't say a knock, but I was just like, you can tell that when Jared went, Cerise had like, there was like a
piece of her was gone.
piece of her kind of like left and like checked out, and you can't have that. You can't have that in this game. And she needed Jared. I was thinking, like, I thought Cerise would just fly through the game without Jared, but in these situations, she needed someone like Jared to win a competition and keep her safe.
Yep.
Because I thought, granted, bro, I said Matt was always going to be that person. I said Matt was always
the
gonna
other
be
door
that
must be
person.
locked. They're still holding it. There's 2 doors there. Oh yeah, the other door was locked.
I can't. I'm eager to hear this interview because she's gonna go off about Big Brother versus Survivor. Like that's what they're
So
gonna ask her
Felicia, we need
about.
Felicia to win an HOH tonight to twist things up real quick.
Yeah.
Felicia loses tonight. She's going home, barring a veto win. And, it'll be Matt and Jag fighting for the final HOH. Although,
Well, here's the thing, dude.
Bowie
Here's the
Jeans won a
thing.
couple comps.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see not Jag win this HOH, dude. Just to spice it up, man. I don't want to see him win the HOH. And that's not me being a hater. That's just me wanting to see something a little, like, crazy. All right. I want to hear this.
Also,
Cerise.
let's hear it. Mm-hmm. She knows.
Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's a compliment to Jag. He's got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cirie wanted Jag out multiple weeks prior.
Yep.
I can't wait for her to share this with the jury.
I'm glad she said that.
Big Brother is not Survivor. It's crazy. And I love that because Cirie's a huge Big Brother fan.
Mm-hmm.
She's a huge Big Brother fan. I got to tell you, though, I don't know if she's going to love it as much now that she's played it. She's going to be like, I can't. I got PTSD. I'm not watching.
That's right.
I think the both of them. Yeah. Yeah. This
Right
is
now, let's wherever you're listening, hit that like button. Let's go. Come on, hit that like button. Oh, here we go. Which one's harder? The big question. Cirie, don't lie.
Come on, Cirie. You're living in a house, but then again, man.
Yeah, here we go. She's about to say it.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Cirie.
Yep. Oh my God. There's Survivor people in that stand.
That audience.
And now she's talking to them because the response that they gave, she's like, hold on, let me explain myself.
Yeah, she did that reaction. Poll time.
Yeah.
Let's get the poll from people who've never done it either.
Let's go.
Let's get it from both of you guys.
I don't, dude. Susan, there is no chance Cirie plays Big Brother again. No chance.
She couldn't wait to get out of there. Yeah, Cirie's voting for Matt if he gets there.
Oh, for sure.
Cirie voting for Bowie Jane.
Oh, she's not going to like this.
Does she respect that? Does she respect that if she's in the...
but like he came in hot.
He did
Like,
come in a little
Cirie's kinda
hot,
soft.
right?
Cirie's like softer. She doesn't need you like yelling up in her face and shit. Like even now she's talking right now. You see her? She said, "Thank you, Julie." She's so like calm. She's like,
Jag did come in a little hot right there.
I don't know that Jag gets Cirie's vote. I don't know.
All right, let's do it. Let's do this.
Hold
Okay,
up.
I'm going to play it out. You're answering this, okay? Tell me who wins. We're a little premature here, okay? Jag versus Matt. Final two. Rapid fire.
It's so hard to say. Because I'm thinking about everybody. Blue. I mean, I'm going to say Jag because I've said Jag in the past. It's hard to win
Okay,
from
Jag versus Bowie Jane.
Jag.
Jag versus Felicia.
Jag.
Okay, Matt versus Bowie Jane.
Matt.
Matt versus Felicia.
Matt.
Bowie versus Felicia.
I'm going to go Bowie.
Okay, so what you basically said is that Jag wins against anyone, Matt wins against anyone except Jag, Bowie Jane wins against Felicia. I get that about right?
Felicia's on the bottom of the barrel.
Yep.
Bowie's
Felicia
next,
wins against
Matt
nobody.
and Jag are on the top. So I got to run through it. It's like, I think Corey goes Jag. I think Cirie goes Matt. I think Felicia goes Matt. Who cuts Bowie? Who does Bowie feel bitter about? I don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you this, okay? I think if Jag's up there against Matt, let's just play that one out because that's a potential
This is the
scenario.
one, right? This is a potential
You
scenario.
said Jag. I'm going to go the opposite, even though I got Jag to win, okay? I think Corey votes for whoever America wants to vote for, okay? I think America's going to be bitter towards Jag. She will vote for Matt. And therefore, Corey will vote for Matt. I think Sari will vote for Matt.
Yeah.
I think Felicia will vote for Matt.
Yeah.
I think Bowie Jane, who cares? Blue will vote for Matt. And I think Cameron could go either way.
Could go Jag.
But it's only a 7-person vote. You only need 4.
I'll tell you this.
Congratulations, Matt. You're the winner of Big Brother.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I know is not going to happen. It's not going to be a unanimous win if Jag and Matt are in the final 2.
No doubt.
Right? I think it'll be unanimous and Matt or Jag versus anybody else, which I think Jag is fully aware of, and Matt needs to be aware of it too. Like, Matt needs to be aware of it. Matt has to cut him, man. I just think it's going to be so hard, bro. You think about the final competitions of the HOH. You have the endurance, Jag. You have the mental kind of moving around. And Matt or Bowie could win that. Like, I don't just throw that up as a toss-up, and I think Jag crushes the final HOH. Or maybe Bowie. Like, all right, so here's the thing. If Bowie wins the final HOH, do you think she takes Matt or Jag? Who do you think
I think she takes Matt.
You think over Jag?
I think quantifiably, I think they all think Jag is the best player in the house right now. Because this whole season, they've all valued competition wins. And there's no denying that Jag has been on a tear.
Yeah, man.
And so I think that none of them think they can beat Jag. I think they think it's Jag's season to win.
You think they're
Matt
aware
included.
of that?
Yep. They don't. There's nothing There's nothing subtle about it. They can see who's winning all the comps. It's like a joke now.
So here's another thing. I just saw this in the chat, and I said this when we were talking in previous weeks. It is very, very important to have somebody that's in your corner in the jury for that round table. And when you have someone like Sari in your corner, that is a problem for whoever is going against that person, if that person's in the final 2. And Matt is who Sari is going to go to bat for.
Yep.
And
people aren't going to like the way Jag played, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. America basically said on national TV he's got bad breath.
How people make you feel. How people make you feel.
Yep.
Could be a vote.
America said, dude, you got bad breath. That's a big deal. I know it's like a joke. She took a personal attack at him because she doesn't like him.
On national
like, it was a joke, but it was also like, hey, I'm letting 6 million people know that you got bad breath.
Yeah, it stinks. And you don't brush your teeth. And I've seen you not shower.
All right, I'm going to end this poll. 75% of you say Big Brother's a harder game, even though most of you probably have never played either. Although I will say, because of the results of the poll, you're all geniuses. Congratulations.
Derrick, you are on one right now.
Dude, wait, 2 coffees.
Wait a minute. Are you going to be there all night?
Yeah, I got to record after this.
Oh, my goodness,
I'm fired up. I got to record Detective Perspective after this one. And I don't get to be as like fun on that one.
This is like where you get to this is where you get to have your fun.
I got to put gel in my hair, no pineapple hat. I got to like turn the blue lights on.
Yep.
And obviously,
it's not fun.
To not make a joke about it, like we're talking about unsolved cases that need exposure, so I get into a different mindset. I get to have fun with you on these. I get to have fun with you guys watching. This is like this is my relief from all that stuff. You know, so this is good. Okay. So we just saw Sari go home. Let's just do a quick, I'm not even doing another poll because I've been crushing out polls. We got 3 people playing in the HOH tonight. We got Jag, Felicia, and Bowie Jane. Not who you want to win, but who do you think's going to win? Way down in the chat right now. Who wins HOH tonight?
We got to get right into it.
The season.
I got to tell you, I've been watching and seeing them on the feeds and constantly talking about studying. They're studying. And this is definitely one of those competitions that could very well be from the BB City. The before and after.
I think it's before or after, baby. But they didn't do if it's the before and after and they didn't do the like stepping, that's weird.
Oh man, I'm eager to see what this is.
A lot of Jags and a lot of Bowies.
I see Bowies in there. I see BJ. Guys.
This is freaking crazy.
This would be wild.
Jag loses this, it could be his whole season.
I love when they have the HOH. I love when they have the HOH on the episode. All right, here we go.
You're seeing it right now. I might be a second in front of you, but I'll reserve.
We're on Jag right now. For me.
Yep. Now Felicia.
Nope, I'm not at Felicia yet. Now I'm on Felicia. So pause.
Okay,
for
I'm
a second.
pausing.
Okay, and we're back. Now I'm on Bowie.
Yep.
Chenbot.
Just says Chenbot Volume 1 on the screen.
Yep.
Okay, we're good. I'm jacked up right now. I don't know if it's the coffee or the excitement.
So this isn't going to be any studying. No studying. Oh, here we go. Another one of these.
This is kind of something
Bowie,
they've already done.
they've been doing this all season long, and Bowie does well. Bowie does well.
And also, who performs under pressure right now? You said it. Bowie Jean does well in these. Felicia's also as cool as a cucumber, too, man. She's got green on tonight.
The only reason why I'm not giving Felicia that much credit is because I was all in on her last week, and she literally got 0 right. She got 0 right.
That is true.
And it was literally an exact same competition to this. Like, look at what you're seeing. She's asking you questions about it. Flop. Like,
oh, man. I'm pumped.
I want Felicia to win this HOH so bad. Holy shit. All right, Chenbot. Ooh, Julie.
I can't even read that comic book.
Julie's comic character. Whoa. I'm not like I don't read comics or anything.
I can't even like. Are we supposed to be looking at the dialogue? It's too small for us to even see it. This is gonna be hard, dude.
I mean, we're not gonna be able to see it, and I'm not getting that close. I'm just looking at the pictures.
I like feeling like I'm
doing
there.
what I did as a kid.
I like studying like I'm there.
I'm doing like I did as a kid. I just stare at the pictures.
4 questions about this. Oh,
that was a lot to digest. That was a lot to digest.
The right page. B page. It was on B.
Oh, man. I love 2 different answers.
I think it was B.
Oh, God. Here we go. Jag's going to run away with it.
Because A was on my left. Could be completely wrong.
Yeah, Jag is just locked. Thoughts on a potential winter season? I don't know.
I didn't see any dialogue. I'm going to go A just to mix it up.
So I wonder how many questions. Okay. Jag's got another one. See, Felicia was shaking her head right there. Felicia was not confident. I have no confidence.
It was A, I believe. I could be wrong. This was hard. This is really hard.
This is really, really difficult.
But I like the fact that A and B, 2 different people, because Bowie Jean's got to she's got to go the opposite way. Come on, let it be B. Let's go. Let's go. 2-2.
Bowie, give the people what they want.
Is it only 4 questions, or are there going to be another comment?
There's got to be new things. At 4 questions, new pages.
I don't remember seeing it on B. I think it was A.
I don't remember at all.
I think it was A. There was a fit. Oh, I wanted them to put the same answer. This is bad. I wanted it to be the same
doesn't
answer.
know. She guessed.
I think it was A. I hope I'm wrong. I saw a fishnet. Guys, what are you saying?
Oh,
yeah.
Bowie. Fuck. Why are we seeing fishes? Fuck, Bowie. But now they're both in it.
Oh, okay. Here we go. 4 more questions. So, Jag, all he has to do is just get these right, and he prevents it now. He fights it off. Oh, my God. This is hard, though, dude. There's a lot to absorb in this short period of time. Right?
Yeah, this is like sensory overload.
This is hard.
This is sensory overload, and I feel like they're like guessing.
I honestly, yeah, I was guessing.
Like, this is a guess, man.
Fuck.
This is a guess.
Bowie's very confident about this one. I was hoping Jag would go B. See, all he has to do, he doesn't know it,
yes,
but just answer the same way as them. Felicia's going different. Felicia's going different is good.
She's going to be out.
Yeah. Yeah. But all the pressure's on Jag right now. This happened to you in the final HOH against Nicole. I mean, it was your comp to lose once you got up by 1.
Yeah. Right.
He's still got to go perfect.
There's 3
here.
more questions. Like, he's still.
She's confident about this one too. One, I think it was B.
Bowie was confident.
She was like shooting something.
Bowie was confident.
She's been confident about a lot this season.
Hey, Bowie Jane. Down
That
under.
just wasn't-
Bowie Jane from down under coming back in and leveling it out.
Wow,
Australian?
Jag.
Was that Australian? It sounded kind of Australian.
Are we going to a
Last
tiebreaker
question.
again?
Oh my God, bro! Please don't give opposite answers.
It was on page A at least once. It was on page A at least
Bro,
once.
Chenbot was there like 77 times.
Was it?
Jag going with the same
All
answer.
right, tiebreaker. We're going to a tiebreaker.
We're going to a tiebreaker. We're going to a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker for boys and girls.
Oh, Bowie coming in hot.
How
with
often is it a
answer.
tiebreaker on these things?
The tiebreakers. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get into a tiebreaker. We're going to be closest in seconds.
Oh my God, this is a perfect competition. My heart's beating right now.
I love watching these HOHs let. I couldn't hear. Here we go. Bowie Jane. Needing the answer to be correct.
There's no way we would know
we?
because it was
Yeah.
they were there. We weren't. It was
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
wasn't live.
There's no way we know. All right, Bowie.
Is your screen screwing up right now?
What'd you say?
Mine was my screen was screwing up a little bit, like as far as the episode.
Big brother? Oh, hello, Christy.
Hello.
Welcome into the stride.
Hello.
This is my Australian accent. You like it?
Things down here.
Hurry up.
1690. That seems low.
I don't. What was it, like a 30
But you
want
want to be under. You want to be under.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God, dude! Look how close it is. Anything over 6.
Oh, Bowie Jane!
Bowie Jane wins.
Bowie
Bowie Jane just won by 100 seconds.
Oh my God.
190 seconds. She just
Bowie,
won.
Dude, the conversation's there for Bowie. I'll tell you this. The conversation's
Hey,
there for
I have a
Bowie.
feeling she still cuts Felicia though, because she doesn't get to
I
vote.
think so too.
She doesn't get to vote.
But now it almost becomes like you can't just take Bowie as a toss up to guarantee yourself a W.
FBJ,
Bro,
FBJ with 3 HOH wins.
I take everything bad I said about Bowie Jane in the beginning. Like I'm Bowie Jane is a champ, and you better
Jag,
not.
you opened up
you
the
better
door,
not sleep
Jag.
on her.
Jag, you opened up the door. Okay, let's play it out real quick.
Dude,
She's
what
HO
just happened?
But she doesn't decide who goes home. It's ultimately the veto winner is everything this week.
Right, it's everything this week, but
The
it's like
HOH
it
means
leaves-
nothing.
But it leaves the door open for like maybe
A
Matt
conversation.
wins, maybe Bowie wins. I mean, Felicia ain't winning, but whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe they do win. Let's not count them out. They've all been
Yeah, I
studying
mean,
like crazy. They've all been
it's
studying like
interesting.
crazy.
The HOH definitely doesn't matter this week. I remember I won this
Absolutely.
HOH. It doesn't
It
matter. You had all the power. You won the veto. You had all the power. So overall, the biggest competition is the veto.
But my thing is the only reason why I think that it's more exciting now is that there is a avenue that Jag goes home. If he wins that HOH, he's in the final 3. I think
Yes.
it's going to be immensely
sailing.
harder to beat him in the final 3 competitions.
Yeah.
This right now is an opportunity for him to get beat and go home. Whoa,
I mean, it's the
poll
biggest
time.
HOH of the season.
What are we polling?
Because he like you just said, he would get to play in the final HOH even if he won this one.
Yeah.
Now he's up for grabs.
Exactly.
Yeah. What is the poll? What do you guys want for a poll?
What's the bowl? Did production ever tell you ahead of time what the comps? Oh, absolutely not.
I got the poll.
You got the poll. Here we go.
Is-
This is just so it makes it exciting. You know what I wish they would do at this end part of the game? Shut the feeds. Shut them off. Shut the feeds off so that none of us know what's going on. I want to watch the episodes to know what's happening. Dude, Bowie Jane. I got to be honest with you, like a fine wine, my Australian accent has just gotten better with age. I promise you that. My Australian accent was on point tonight. Everybody knows it. Give me a 1. Hey, guys, can I get a 1 in the chat if I just smash my Australian accent? And then also make sure you vote. And also, after you do both of those.
Like.
That's right.
Drop that like. We should have 1,000 likes by now.
How many do we have?
Did you see my poll question?
Is FBJ the greatest Big Brother player?
It's a serious question. We got to start asking ourselves this question. I think it's
Wait.
put yourself in the conversation.
Wait, what's the F?
You don't know what FBJ means?
I thought it was Bowie Jane.
Guys, tell them in the chat. This is a kid's show. Tell them in the chat. She does not get called FBJ on. She does not get called Bowie Jane on Twitter.
What is FBJ?
You're gonna find out in 10 seconds. Keep watching the chat.
She's never been on a block. Dude, Bowie's never been nominated. What the what is going on? Dude, she's never been nominated.
I'm obviously kidding, guys, about this question.
Bro, Bowie has never been nominated.
Never been nominated, 3 HOHs.
What? And HOH is in crucial times. Double eviction, Final Four. It's like she put herself there on finale night. She's going to be there on finale night.
I mean, we forget that she's a lawyer. She ain't dumb.
Oh,
She might be clueless about the game of Big Brother.
Effing Bowie Jane?
Yeah,
Effing
fucking
Bowie
Bowie
Jane.
Jane.
How you
Yeah.
doing? How you doing? Trucking. I love how everybody's trying to keep it PG right now, too.
I'm going to end this poll. I'm going to end this poll because obviously
Hey,
it's a joke.
I got to tell you, man, I was calling Bowie Jane a floater, and I take everything back. I take everything back I said. I take everything back. Bowie's the modern day Derrick. It's insane.
I agree.
It's insane.
I agree. She's got one less HOH than me, and people argue that I only won 3 because the fourth one, you ended up winning the final HOH.
Oh, it's like, oh, I see what you mean, because it's like
Wait,
a total.
did I win?
You won 3 HOHs.
3 HOHs.
Yeah.
And then I won a part of the final HOH. So
Yeah.
I guess you can't count. If you don't count that, then yes, 3.
That's still a lot
Because I
of
wasn't playing
HOHs.
against you.
And it was, you won early, middle, end. Important times to win HOHs. Change the trajectory of the game. You win HOHs. You get in power. You can make plays. You can make moves. Bowie Jane. Sari and Felicia talked about voting for FBJ over the boys no matter what. Whoa.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what my fear was with Victoria.
The only problem is, no. The Final Four person will be at the round table.
Oh, okay. I got you. The
Final
host?
the Final Four person is going to be at the round table.
Oh, who's going to be the next person going home? Is that what you're saying?
Love one another, Julie. Love one another, Julie Chen Moonves. We love you. We absolutely love you. You beauty. Can you tell us your opinions on the comps? Do you think they are fair? Is it a good variety? It's so tough. There's so many competitions that I think are really rough that I wish they would take. This season was pretty fair. I remember on All-Stars getting into a competition, and it was the second week veto. It was a second week veto, and Nicole Anthony had to hold this thing up and balance a ball, and everybody's thing was the same weight, and Nicole Anthony is this like tiny little woman, and like Memphis, Tyler, David, they were all struggling with it, and like Nicole never even stood a chance in that. She couldn't hold the thing up for long enough. So I wish comps like that would get eliminated, and then I would say even playing field. Rocking the glasses. That's right, Clinton Merchant. Oh, Clinton Merchant. How you doing? If Felicia doesn't win, then possibly her. But if I was...
Imagine if Felicia wins veto.
Stop giving her so much credit. All of her HOH wins have been guesses, and she didn't come close to the correct answer. Listen, hey, Deb, don't be a Debbie Downer. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it fun. We're having a good time. It's
What if
Bowie.
Felicia wins veto?
It's Bowie Jane, Deb. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Come on now. You see what I did there?
I seen it.
Just left it, made it easy for me there. Made it easy for me there, Deb. Thank you very much.
All right, so fun episode. I know a lot of you are big fans of Sari. We got that hint last week when we were critiquing Sari's game. So, overall, my takeaway is, as Sari kind of said tonight, Big Brother is like no other game out there. It's not only the competitions, not only the strategy, not only the social element, it's also the longevity. I will tell you, the thing that I underprepared for, the thing that you can't prepare for before you go in there is how much downtime and how long you're really there. There were moments where I was in tears by day 40, day 45, because it's so long. It's so long, and it's so hard being away from the world for that period of time. And Big Brother, to me, is the hardest competition show out there because of its length. So with Sari,
the hardest game to win.
To
hands
get all
down.
the way through and stay concert focused and on par the whole time. And I think Sari, short term, she can do it. She can, especially if she's playing by herself. But I think in a game like Big Brother, especially the modern day Big Brother, you got to be able to win timely competitions to change the trajectory of the season if it's not going your way, because that's the only way you can really do it. You can't talk your way out of it in Big Brother.
Yeah,
there's too much time in the house.
I agree.
You got to sometimes win an HOH and twist the house upside down physically.
You're absolutely
And unfortunately,
correct.
she wasn't able to do that, but she was entertaining. We got to see her in a different element, a different environment. And I think the big takeaway about Cirie is that although Big Brother may not be her game, overall, she's just a very good reality TV show player. She's been on 3 different shows now.
4.
And she's done well.
She was on a Snake
4.
in the Grass. Like,
How'd she do at that show?
I don't know. I didn't watch it, but it was only like
Okay.
a 1 episode kind of thing. But it was like, it's another one of these, like, be aware who's the snake in the grass. I didn't watch
Either
it. But
way,
she's
unless
another-
she sucked at that game, she's proven she's kind of good at all of these types of games.
She can play
But-
anything. She can play and go far in any one of the games. Now, winning is something different, but she will always go far because that's the kind of player she is.
That's her thing.
Misopinionated.
Cirie, it was great. It was great having her.
Yeah.
And now we're on to the final 4. It looks like it could be a Jag or Matt win, but I will say Bowie Jane in the final 2 now probably doesn't look as enticing to Matt or Jag.
I agree with you.
Felicia might look like the better person to take, because I'll tell you what, if that jury is pissed off at Matt and Jag and Bowie Jane goes up there never being nominated, winning 3 HOHs and says, listen guys, this is my strategy all along. That coupled with a potential bitter jury, again, only 7 votes this year's guys, you could have Bowie Jane win. And I just had the balloons go up.
That's so classic. Anyway, so Miss
That's my final
Opinionated
word.
was asking about the luxury comps, and we didn't see any like the fan favorite competitions, like the spelling competition. We haven't seen luxury and those kind of comps.
Dude, she
like,
won Snake in the Grass.
She won Snake in the Grass. So there you go. So she won Snake in the Grass. She won Traders. But these games, these Big Brother Survivor games, were like winning. You can't. Anybody says like that winning competitions isn't a part of it. It just absolutely is. You can't just win nothing all season long. You can't just win nothing. I'm not saying you need to win a million competitions. You don't need to win like Jag, but you can't win nothing. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
All right. Final thoughts. I think you kind of just hit it right there, but I'm pretty excited.
I'm waiting to see my play out, because we might as well be the guest now. I think that Matt or Jag are going to win veto.
Mm-hmm.
And I think regardless of who wins veto, they're going to stay loyal to the final 3, because they can't go after Bowie Jane now, even though she looks enticing to take out. I think they stay loyal to it. They take out Felicia, and then one of them's going to cut the other person at final 2. But maybe not with Bowie Jane winning so many comps now. It's kind of leveled out a little bit. So I think you are going to see a situation where you end up having a Bowie Jane and a Matt or Jag in there. But I think Felicia's in trouble this week. And you guys agree the poll has her at 61% going home. I think the only way she stays if she wins a veto.
Yeah, guys, and we said this last week too. Everybody, not everybody, a couple of people said Dr. Will did. Dr. Will didn't play the game of Big Brother like how
Different
this
game.
is. Big Brother on season 2 was not this Big Brother. Dr. Will didn't win this game. You might as well call it a different show, but it's still, it's Big Brother. So,
Old school Big Brother. Then there was like
not.
middle tier, different like the Dan Giesling seasons. And then there was modern day Big Brother, which kind of took off around season 16. Everyone started working together collectively.
say a little earlier, like season 14, season 14.
Well,
Like
14
the
was
coaches.
Dan.
The coaches, though.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
the veto.
maybe.
I think my thing is once the veto came into play, and that started like to change because it was like they still was people yelling at each other. Then I want to say you're probably right. The alliances really started forming. The brigade was one that was like dope. It was like 4 people. Then season 16 had the big alliance, and that's where like this new modern kind of game. So I think you're right. I think you're right.
We'll see what happens. I got nothing else to say. I'll let you
I got
take us
nothing
out,
else.
bro.
I got nothing else, guys. Again, we appreciate everybody that's in here. We appreciate you guys always coming in and supporting the stream, supporting the channel, all the donations that we got. We love you guys. It's not necessary, but we absolutely appreciate it. And like we said, we like to thank our sponsors, AG1, HelloFresh. Check out the links in our description. If you guys want to support us, you support them. Great discounts. Awesome stuff you get. We appreciate you guys, and we love you.
Great episode. Don't drink coffee at 10 p.m. Love you guys. Later.
See you later.